Howdy! It's time to do an artwork that we are making inspired by the American artist Josef Albers. If you don't know who he is, it's okay, you can still do this project, but once you look at his artwork, you'll know exactly what I mean when I say this is inspired by his design. Write your name on the big square paper that you have. That'll be your background. You're not going to cut on it or anything. Flip it over so your name is on the back. And let's get started. We are paying homage to the square. Fold your first square like this. Make sure your creases are nice and flat. Grab your scissors and let's start cutting. Change that triangle shape into something really, really different. You want to cut shapes from each of the three sides of the triangle. And the trick is, do not cut shapes that run into each other. You want your shapes to have their own little space. The more shapes you cut, the more interesting your result will be. Scoot off all your little scraps to a pile. Don't shove them on the floor, please. Almost done. This triangle will be totally unrecognizable. There we go. And, oh, a tiny one right there. Use the back of your scissors to cut. That's the sharpest part. Don't try to cut with the tip of your scissors or you'll be super disappointed. All right, let's open it up and see what we have. It's the big reveal. Ooh, fancy shape. That square is certainly far more interesting than it was before. Time to glue it down. You're going to use dots of glue. Start in the center and put just a dot, not a lot, all around the snowflake shape. Flip it and stick it. Try to get it in the center to start. There we go. Okay, you need to have two other squares that are each slightly smaller than the one before. Then go to your medium square and repeat. Okay, it's our last square. We're going to fold that one up. And as they get smaller, it kind of gets a little harder, but it's no big deal. Just focus and use that back end of your scissors to cut those little tiny shapes from that little tiny shape. And it'll be really great when you're done. Don't be afraid to cut a lot of shapes from this little tiny paper. It'll look really cool. I promise. And voila, you're done. Good job.